It's no secret that YouTube is a pretty cutthroat world, full of betrayal, pain. I know this pretty well, and it's only natural for content creators to compete with each other like ravenous dogs fighting over some sort of carcass. It's nothing personal, you know. However, there is one content creator on YouTube that I hate with a vicious passion. His name is Computer Sport Donkey. This guy, this guy drives me up the wall, makes me so mad. But you might be wondering, why is this? Where does this intense hatred come from? Well, let me tell you. It all started with my review for Knack 1 back in 2009. Now, even though Knack 1, originally came out in 1997, it was so good, the gamers weren't really ready for it until 12 years later. Now, I followed this game for a long time, and hyped it up because I knew it was going to be a masterpiece. When it finally hit, I was actually the first person to do a review on it. And it turns out my review was so good and revered that I actually became famous overnight because of its success. I got to go to talk shows. I got to play myself in stage productions. I even got to go on a season of The Masked Dancer, where I got to be my soul animal. A used packet of Doritos. Everything was great. That is, until Knack 2 came out. You see, Dunkey, somehow, probably from some backhand trick or him seducing or bribing the developers of Knack 2, managed to get a copy of the game a day earlier than everyone else, including me, even though I was famous for my Knack 1 review. Dunkey published his review of Knack 2, and that was it. It was over for me. I was forgotten overnight. I fell from grace. My movie deals were canceled. My sponsors all ended their contracts. My Brazilian wife left me, and everyone now thought that Dunkey was the Knack guy. It just hurt me so much seeing how successful Dunkey had become. He made trillions in just weeks. The President of the United States had to admit that Dunkey was more famous than him. Why? Bollywood even asked if they could do their own adaptation of Dunkey's life because it was so inspiring. All of the success should have been mine, but Dunkey stole it. And it gets even worse. You see, I have my own inside scoop about Knack 3, and guess what? Dunkey is going to be in the game. That's right, Dunkey will be voicing and doing motion capture for a brand new character called Professor Cocoa Hips. A half crocodile, half meerkat, half gamer who helps Knack on his adventures. For me, this was the last straw. I couldn't believe the people over at Knack would do this. They'd forgotten about me completely. But you know what? Guess what, Dunkey? I'm moving on. That's right. Knack is no longer my favorite franchise. It's been replaced by the actual greatest game of all time. That is, of course, The Mummy Returns on Game Boy Color.